So muddy.
I'm honestly actually kind of surprised. We have just terrible luck today. If we haven't mentioned this before, we'll mention it this time. Okay, good morning guys. It is a very special day today because I've been waiting a very long time to visit this incredible city here in Turkey. Today we drove 4 hours this morning. We woke up like at 4 a.m. in the morning from Bodrum, and we drove 4 hours north to a little city town area called Pamukkale. Now if you guys aren't familiar with Pamukkale, what it is most famous for is these mineral deposit, these white hills that are just absolutely magical and look something that's completely unreal. Well guys, we're here. We just bought the tickets. The tickets cost us 110 lira per person, which is just over like $12 I believe. It used to be actually 60 lira per person, so they actually doubled the price, which is what I'm finding with most museums and places you're paying tickets for. It is summertime here in Turkey, so I'm assuming they're taking advantage of the peak season because of people traveling during COVID, but nonetheless still affordable, and we have full access to this beautiful area. So we've taken off our shoes to walk up. The ground is actually really cold, and it's not slippery at all as I would have thought it would have been. So yeah, you're supposed to take your shoes off. Security guy just yelled at somebody. But yeah, there's actually a lot more people than I expected. There's not too many because it's still pretty early. It's only 8 a.m. in the morning. I assumed it opened at 8 a.m. but it actually opens up much earlier. I think roughly at like sunrise for 6 a.m. Wow. And there's a balloon rising over Pamukkale right now. So this whole area is supposed to be filled with water, but it's completely empty. Well, the reality of the situation is it's kind of disappointing because a lot of the pools are completely empty, and I'm sure there's nothing that anybody can really do about that. It's just up to Mother Nature, unfortunately. But some of the bigger pools are have some water in them, so we're still trying to get some shots, some photos. But yeah, some of the smaller ones down below are completely empty actually. Another empty pool.
When you step on this thing, it feels like you just step on mud. So muddy.
Wow. There's more people at the top now. Looks like more people are coming up here. So this looks like an additional feature they put up. Some fences so that you can't go all the way down to the more famous pools. And this is the reality. There's the one pool that has water, and the rest do not. So they've also got a few cafes up here for you to purchase food and drinks. And this view overlooks all of the pools here, which are currently empty, obviously. And you know, for 8:30 a.m. in the morning, it's getting pretty busy. These are the prices here at the cafe. And believe it or not, we found Indomie. We just left Indonesia and somehow we found Indomie, but here it costs over $3 US. In Indonesia, this packet of Indomie would be like less than $1 for sure. So we also get access to the antique pools, which I believe you can swim in as well. Well guys, the pools are a no-go. Apparently the ticket you get at the entrance doesn't include anything else except for the pools down below. If you want to go swimming at the antique pool, it costs another 100 lira per person. So it seems like everything else you want to do here is going to cost you extra. I'm honestly actually kind of surprised how many tours are already here. It's 9 o'clock, we're about to leave, and it's getting pretty busy here. If I would have known that this place opens up at 6 a.m. around sunrise, I would have come here much earlier, but unfortunately because we had a 4-hour drive from Bodrum, that really wasn't an option. So guys, before coming here today, the expectations were pretty high.
Yeah, because we were thinking that it looked exactly the same as pictures.
Yeah, and
like waters and nice and cold.
Long story short, the YouTubers and all the Instagrammers of the world have made this place pretty famous and have set an expectation that is very high. And I can't decide for myself whether all of that was photoshopped or if we have just terrible luck today. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the situation is with the water, but all the pools pretty much are empty, completely empty.
I think that's because of the season now, it's summer. That's why, and there's no rain at all, so probably one of the reasons why it's dry.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's just it's time of the season. So if you guys are planning on coming here during summertime,
don't come here.
Yeah, maybe wait off to spring or even fall. So maybe if some of you can explain the reason for the pools being completely empty, that'd be great. But yeah, expectation was very high, and it's kind of a letdown, I think. But you know,
it's still good.
Yeah, it's still a very beautiful and unique experience. You can't really, I don't think you can see this anywhere else in the world. And when you get to the very top, you have just a very beautiful view of the mountains and of the valley and the town in front of you. It's
really pretty.
It really is, actually. This is exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Just, this is supposed to be full of water, but for some reason or another, it's empty. And the same can be said for all these other pools as well. As you can see, empty. And there's one tiny one right there that's like 10% full. Maybe we just got unlucky, but nonetheless, it's still beautiful here. We're now walking through the streets trying to find some food to eat, any kind of food, honestly. If we haven't mentioned this before, we'll mention it this time. Turkey does not open until like afternoon, like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock p.m. in the afternoon. I don't know why, but everybody just sleeps in late, and none of the restaurants or anything is really open until later in the afternoon. It's just super quiet, super dead in the mornings here in Turkey. I don't know why, but sometimes it's difficult. Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, good morning. Cool.
Table?
Yeah.
Okay.
No hot, no hot.
Yeah.
Just here.
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
Cool view.
Look at this view.
Someone's hungry. So a lot of the restaurants bring out like starters for you whenever you come to a restaurant. And today we have bread with some sauces. Not sure what they are. Have you tried
Sausage.
it? Sauces. Yeah.
I think this is for kofte.
Yeah.
I have kebab. Kebab.
But I got a meatballs. I believe it's called kofte. Some rice and some tomatoes. And french fries. And this place is called Terra's Restaurant. It is located right across from Pamukkale, where the pools are here. And you have a really beautiful view on the second floor. So guys, this is the end of our 7-day road trip across Turkey. In the next video, I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about traveling across Turkey in a rental car.
Let your body move.